Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no place I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there you'll be free if you truly wish to be. I am Willy Wonka, the greatest candy maker of all time.
Once upon a chocolate time, a long, long chocolate time ago, the golden age of chocolate began.
I know 'cause I was there.
When it comes to chocolate, he's a many-flavored man, you know. And that's the age of chocolate here. With loads of smell and flair. And the golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres.
But soon I'll be retiring to make way for someone new. Some bright spark I'll be hiring. But who?
But who?
Whatever your opinion is about me, the chocolate world could not survive without me. There'd be no more chocolate tipples or chocolate whipples, chocolate crunchies or chocolate scrunchies, chocolate kisses for sweet young misses, soft and creamy, completely dreamy, or chocolate ices, 'cause chocolate's crisis would
Grow and grow and grow.
the day that I retire.
No, 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 no. No, Willy Wonka just can't go.
There'd be no more chocolate whirlies or chocolate whirlies, chocolate whirlies or chocolate giggles, chocolate crumbles or chocolate bubbles, chocolate bagels or chocolate bugles, or chocolate bubbles, 'cause chocolate's troubles would grow and grow and grow the day that I retire.
No, 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 no. No, Willy Wonka just can't go. 'Cause the golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres.
There's a golden page of chocolate history we must write somehow. For the golden age of chocolate
to make world
Welcome to the Bucket Shack. These two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. And these two very old people are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. That's Mr. Bucket and that's Mrs. Bucket. The small boy standing right there is Charlie, their only son.
Here you go, Grandpa Joe. Cabbage soup.
Every day, nothing but cabbage soup. Cheer me up, Charlie. Tell me, what's the chocolate news?
Wonka's got a new bar out.
Fudge whipple or Molo based?
Mama with flavor shifters.
Flavor shifters, my.
Papa, what's the latest cap count?
1,249,976 perfectly installed toothpaste caps, Charlie.
Do you think I might work in the toothpaste factory one day?
Let's hope not, Charlie.
Now, what kind of positive thinking is that? Charlie's gonna work for Mr. Wonka making chocolate bars.
Grandpa Joe, don't go filling the boy's head with dreams of candy.
What's the matter with that? Charlie's gonna came from a long line of distinguished candy men.
And women.
But Wonka hasn't hired anybody since Slugler stole his candy balloon recipe.
That's right. Mr. Wonka was so angry he gathered up all his workers saying, "I'm sorry, but you must go home now." And then he locked the gates to the factory forever.
But Mr. Wonka still makes candies. I can smell them on my way to school.
Yes, but no one goes in and no one comes out. Shadow workers.
Maybe the undead. Who knows?
Grandpa Joe, you're gonna give Charlie nightmares.
What'd she say? What'd she say?
She said she's making bathtub gin.
We're playing gin?
I'm in.
Charlie, go see if anybody's done with the paper.
Okay, Dad, you'll have to see Grandpa Joe.
Here you are, Mom. Here's your cabbage soup.
I thought we were playing gin. See these kids? They gather outside Charlie's shack every day with a nickel apiece for the local candy man. That'll be me. Shh. The only kid with no nickel is Charlie.
It's the Candy Man! Hey, what are you gonna get? Hey, Charlie, help me pick something out. I got a nickel. You've already had a lollipop. Do you really need another one? Hey, I can't help it. I love candy. All candy. Chocolate, caramel, jawbreaker, sucker. Stop it. You're making my mouth water. Stop eating sweets. All those wonderful Willy Wonka treats. You can keep the others, 'cause me, I'm a Wonker. That's right. When it comes to candy, Willy's the conqueror.
Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two? The Candy Man. The Candy Man can. Who can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sigh, soak it in the sun and make a strawberry lemon pie? The Candy Man. The Candy Man can. The Candy Man can.
'Cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The Candy Man makes everything he makes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes.
You can even eat the dishes.
Nothing for you, Charlie?
Not today. I go to spoil my appetite.
Looks like your appetite could use a little spoiling. Here, take one of these. On the house.
Really? Thanks.
Who can take tomorrow?
Mama, mama.
Dip in a dream.
Mama, mama, mama.
Separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream. The Candy Man.
Mama, mama.
The Candy Man can.
Mama, mama, mama.
The Candy Man can.
'Cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Thanks for the candy. Oh yeah, I asked the note can borrow the paper.
I'm afraid it's yesterday's paper. Here you go. What's the world coming to when a family can't even afford the paper?
Charlie, your soup's getting cold.
And the world tastes good 'cause the
will all be a chocolate crispy. Would you look at this? Wonka factory to be open to a lucky few.
Do you mean people are actually going to be allowed inside the factory?
Read what it says.
Mr. Willy Wonka has agreed to allow 5 children to visit his factory. The lucky 5 will receive a tour of the factory and a lifetime supply of Wonka chocolates.
Tour the factory?
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Read on!
5 golden tickets have been hidden among 5 million ordinary Wonka bars. The finders of these tickets will receive the tour and the chocolate.
That's 1,000,000 to 1 shot.
The tickets could be anywhere. I wonder if any of them have been found yet, because that paper's a day old.
Charlie, can you imagine winning?
Touring the factory?
Meeting Mr. Wonka?
Seeing for yourself all those undead zombie workers?
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Hurry, you better hurry, you'll be late for school.
Well, it's back to the twists and turns toothpaste for me.
Goodbye, Mr. Bucket.
Goodbye, Mrs. Bucket.
Charlie, remember, we may be starving, we may be poor, but the Bucket family always thinks positive. Write in purple ink, Charlie. Purple ink!
Positive.
So Mr. Bucket made his way back to the toothpaste factory, while Charlie Bucket made his way back to school. But on the way, Charlie heard an exciting bit of news.
Did you hear? Some kid found the first golden ticket.
Already? When?
Just now, look!
This is Phineas Trout with a direct TV link to Frankfurt, Germany. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. People are buying over 50,000 Wonka bars every hour, and the first golden ticket has been found. Here's the family now. Mrs. Troope. Mrs. Troope, may we have a word?
Their name is Gloop. G-L-O-O-P.
And tell us how you found your ticket.
Oh yeah, I just knew my little sausage bastard Augustus would find us golden ticket. He eats so much candy that it would be almost impossible for him not to find one. In fact, you could say we've been training him ever since the day a little pudgy was born.
Training?
Oh yeah, for their Hooji to eat as much as Augustus, he has to be trained from day and night, eating all kinds of foods.
Mushrooms und Bratwurst und Bandpreiserie. Kaffee und Aufbrett mit Butter und Marmelade, easy to go.
And what does Augustus do when breakfast through?
I eat more. Between these little foods, we all kinds of foodies und chocolate und pudding und nuts. But his Wonka bars didn't get inside.
Then dinner, of course, it's his meal of the day when Augustus comes right off his diet.
His hamburgers, hot dogs und den Tons of french fries und if want more, they supply it.
Augustus keeps eating
Und eating
until he subsides to the floor.
And then when he's finally back on his feet, the kid can't even get through the door. So what does the poor little lad do all night to prevent life becoming a bore?
I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more.
He eats more, he eats more, he eats more, he eats more.
I eat more.
Ladies and gentlemen, the worldwide rush for Wonka bars is getting bigger by the minute. The second golden ticket has been found. We're off to our live remotes in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where things are sweet for Veronica Salt.
That's Veruca, you imbecile! Veruca!
So, Mr. Salt, I understand you sweeten Veruca's chances with a little assistance.
Yes, see, as soon as my precious Veruca told me that she simply had to have one of those golden tickets, I bought hundreds of thousands of Wonka bars. You see, I'm in the nut business. Peanuts, cashews, but mainly Brazil nuts. So I had my factory workers stop shelling Brazil nuts and start shelling wrappers.
Daddy, that hideous reporter said my name wrong on live television! Can't you get him fired?
For you, dear, anything. Anyway, after days of shelling chocolate, one of my factory girls finally found that blasted ticket. And I let her take the winning piece of chocolate home to her 17 children.
How generous.
Daddy, now he's being sarcastic. I want him fired, you hear me? Fired!
This is Phineas Trout, where the sweet has turned sour.
Gee, after just one day, and there are only 3 golden tickets left.
And both of the winners are twins. Absolute twins. You would think that at least one deserving kid would win.
Dad, why are you at work? Does it close the factory early?
I'm afraid so, Charlie. In fact, they've closed it forever. I don't know how to tell your mom, Charlie. Things were hard enough when I had the job, but now...
Don't worry, Dad. Like Grandpa Joe always says, think positive. You don't know what to do. I never give way to fear and doubt, 'cause thinking positive sees me through. Then my stars are at a seat, and think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink, and think positive. Whenever you're feeling low or lost, just take a tip from me. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. Come on, Papa, sing with me. Whenever I think I'm in the drink, I think
Positive.
right. Whenever my luck goes down the sink, I think
Positive.
yeah! Whenever you're feeling low or lost, just take a tip from me.
You're wasting your time to count the costs.
'Cause thinking positive, that counts dreams.
That's right, positive is the way to be. Whenever I'm teetering on the brink, I think positive. The moment I do, I'm in the pink, I think positive. Remember this song when things go wrong, and you'll know what to do. In no time, you'll be thinking positive too. Charlie, I haven't had this much fun since the factory manager got his tongue stuck in the conveyor belt. Come on, let's get home. I'm positive we're having something special for supper.
Leftover cabbage soup.
No, fresh cabbage.
Now that's positive.
So the Bucket family went about morning till night with a horrible rumbling feeling in their tummies. But once a year, Charlie got a very special treat.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Charlie.
Here you go, Charlie. Happy birthday, my love.
It's from all of us.
Go on, boy. Open it up.
It's a Whipple's Freshly Marshmallow Delight.
The best of them all, made with real Whipple, carefully whipped at 270 RPMs for precisely 62.3 seconds.
Grandpa, please! I thought we were getting the nutterific.
Fudge Mallow's the best, and you know it. Go on, boy. Open it up. Show us what thinking positive's all about.
Now, don't be you'll find what you're looking for.
The thing to remember is that whatever happens, you still have the bar of candy.
Yes, I know.
For goodness sake, boy, open it.
Please open it. You're making me jumpy.
Well, that's that, so who wants a piece?
You wouldn't dream of it, Charlie.
Come on, Dad, have a piece. You deserve something fresh after losing your job.
What?
What? That's not funny, Charlie. Tell me it's not true.
We'll starve.
It is true, and we will not starve. Come on, what kind of party is this? Let's splurge a little. Turn on the radio.
Mr. Bucket's right. Let's a little more electricity. Charlie, plug in the radio.
Really, sis, the best birthday ever.
We interrupt the Orphan Annie radio show to bring you this important news flash. The third golden ticket has been found in Snellville, Georgia. And what is your name, young lady?
Violet. Violet Beauregard. Violet, quit chewing your gum so loudly. Remember what your therapist told you about acting out.
Oh, Cannonball, you flap your jaws as much as I do.
Dare I ask, how did you found your ticket?
Well, I'm a gum chewer normally, but when I heard about this Wonka contest, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars. Now, of course, I'm right back on the gum now. In fact, I've been building up this piece in my mouth for over 3 months solid. That beats the record set by my best friend, Cornelia Prince-Meadow. Hi, Cornelia. Listen to this. That's the sound of you losing. Here, listen some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wonka bar sales are up to over 200,000 an hour, and this just in. The fourth golden ticket has been located in Television City, California, leaving only the fifth and final ticket to be found. We're live at the home of Mike TV. Mrs. TV, Mrs. TV, tell us about the ticket.
Mike and I were...
Shut your pie holes! Did I tell you not to interrupt? This is the best part. Crack, smack, whack, and dead. Did you see him die? That was so totally awesome.
Very cool, Mike. Now, Mrs. TV, about the ticket.
Yeah, I found a ticket, dog. Big deal. Means gonna have to miss at least an hour of my second favorite show. And I'm gonna have to leave the house to tour some stupid factory, right? Whatever. Hit it. Hit him harder.
And what school does this winner attend?
What are you, crazy? Who needs school? I have the net, the TV, and my Game Boy, fool. Some kids like electric trains, some kids like to use their brains, earn university degree. I don't share the thirst for knowledge, I don't need to go to college, me, I see it all on TV.
Some kids like to sing and dance while others go to
I don't learn a single thing, 'cause I can download anything, it's all on my computer for free.
Some kids
nut that he's not knows friends.
What'd they say?
She said she spotted rats.
Catch one, we'll eat it.
That's quite enough. We should all go to bed.
Can I tell Charlie a bedtime story?
All right, but just one. And no zombie worker stories. You need your sleep.
Charlie, look here, boy.
It's a Wonka's mini crunch surprise.
Yes, go on, boy. Open it up.
No, I can't. I'm too nervous.
Then we'll do it together. A lifetime supply of chocolate on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing. A good thing, really, because chocolate's very fattening.
Very true, Charlie. That much chocolate and you'd be the size of the dome on Capitol Hill.
I wish I never heard of Candy or Wonka.
ticket has refused to show up. And the great city is blanketed with bitter, freezing snow. Charlie, where's your coat?
I haven't got a coat.
Here, take my scarf. You'll freeze to death.
Really? Thanks.
Hey, would you grab that last box of nut crunchies over there? Don't want them to freeze.
Okay. I think you dropped this coin.
What's that? Not mine. Take it home to your folks.
You think I should? Maybe you should put it for notice.
Ah, keep it, Charlie, and take this for being such a good kid.
Really? It's so good. A perfect blend of velvet dark chocolate from New World Light and subtle overtones of Moroccan espresso. Wonka's a genius. Thanks, I better get to school. You think I could have just another one? I'll pay you for it.
Well, sure, I'd give you another one, but boss is getting pretty strict about inventory. What'll it be, Charlie, my boy?
Well, I'll think I'll share this one with my family. Grandpa Joey's the Wibble Scrumptious Football Delight, but Grandma Josephina likes the Nutterific.
Huh. Well, you should try this. The Whipple Scrumptious Nutterific Total Twisted Combo Bar. Just out. And I know you're going to, share it with your family and everything, but you might as well try it. Make sure it's not bad or anything. See you later, Charlie.
it, Charlie.
Grandpa Joe, you should accompany Charlie. That is, if you think you can handle it.
Handle it? You just try to stop me.
I never thought I'd see the day when I'd face the world and say,
Good morning. Look at the sun.
I never thought that I would be
Slapping the lap for luxury. 'Cause I had said it couldn't be done, but it can be done. Yes, it can be done. Never ever dared to think that there would be a golden time when pain noise golden link. I'd like to become sublime, 'cause I got a golden ticket. I got a golden chance to make my way. And with a golden ticket, it's a golden day.
Welcome to the Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, where history is about to be made. You're all about to meet the chocolate genius of the century, Mr. Willy Wonka.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into my imagination. Welcome, my friends. Welcome to my factory. Augustus Gloop, please step forward.
Here's my golden ticket, Herr Wonka.
Chill!
He has a cold.
My name is Ruka Salt.
I always thought a Veruca was more of a mole or perhaps a wart. You don't look like a wart. Perhaps more of a bunion?
Say, how are you, Wonka? My name's Salt, and I'm Nuts. Nuts for nuts, that is. Say, an operation like this must go through 1,000,000 nuts.
Make that 1,000,001. Your ticket, please?
Here's your silly ticket. Can I have it back after the tour?
Of course you can, my dear, of course. I'm sorry. Violet Beauregard.
Whatever.
Mike TV? Mr. Mike TV and guest.
Hold your pantyhose. Commercial's coming up.
Here's our ticket, Mr. Wonka.
Splendid. Oh, and Mike, there's no television reception in the factory. None whatsoever. Chuck Bucket.
It's Charlie, Mr. Wonka. Charlie Bucket. And here's our ticket.
Oh, so you're the boy who found the fifth and final golden ticket. Odd coincidence, you finding yours just in time.
Now see here, Wonka, if you're saying our
And
ticket...
you are?
You know me, Wonka.
Oh. Do I? Well then, we start with the contract. I hereby swear, not to my line, us sign, touch, share, wear, declare, party to the fourth part, and so on and so forth. Please sign below.
Not without my lawyer. Let me give him a ring.
No television reception, no mobile phone reception.
Where do I sign?
At the bottom, please. Splendid.
Mr. Wonka, just how many rooms is your factory?
Well, that's a very good question, Augustus. In the Wonka Chocolate Factory, there are several thousand rooms. I'll show you what some of them are. In this room here are the luminous lollies for eating in bed at night. And in that room there are the exploding sweets for when enemies start a fight. In this room here is the rock candy mine. They say that it's 3 miles deep. And in that room there are the marshmallow pillows to munch when you just can't sleep.
Little rooms.
Big rooms.
High rooms.
1,700 candy showrooms.
Small rooms. Tall rooms. Bathrooms. Ballrooms.
And you'll find chocolate in almost all rooms. In this room here are the chocolate cows from whence we get chocolate milk. And in that room there, the exploding candies from, well, those are the chocolates. And in every room are chocolate miracles, treats beyond compare,
Driving rivals to despair.
You should see them tear their hair. And all because of
This room here.
And this room here. And this room here.
And this room here.
And that room there.
oh yes, and that room there.
Is the room getting smaller, or am I getting taller?
Joe! Step center quickly. I hate to lose any of you so early on our journey.
We'll be crushed. Is this some sort of joke?
Step center quickly. Now! Now! Now!
I'm too old to die.
If you want to see magic lands, close your eyes and you will see one. Wanna be a dreamer, be one. Anytime you please, and please save me one.
Please save me one.
And here we are in the chocolate smelting room, where thousands of miles of copper pipe twist through the earth, carefully chilling the chocolate to a precise temperature, perfect for dipping strawberries.
Hey, Wonka, I want to taste the chocolate.
No matter how tempting, and isn't it deliciously tempting, it might be to taste my chocolate, no one must lay a hand on it, otherwise it will harden instantly like cement.
Look over that. It's some sort of creature.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air where I can see him, punk.
Never you mind. This, my friends, is an Oompa Loompa.
A zombie worker.
Not a zombie worker, a refugee.
From where, Wonka?
All Oompa Loompas come from a region of the world known as Loompa Land.
Now see here, Wonka. I teach geography.
Then you know all about Loompa Land, with its jungle infested by snozbangers and wang doodles and terribly wicked bygones!
Wang doodles? There's no such thing.
There certainly is, my dear, and a wang doodle would love to stick its sharp, vicious fangs into you. Augustus! My chocolate has never been touched by human hand!
Chocolate!
Great, he's giving his coal to millions of people.
It's so good. I think I got too much chocolate.
We've had an early revelation and lost the child to the chocolate smelter. A shame. The poor boy really seemed to know a lot about food. Take Mrs. Gloop's food, change the boiler room, and heat him to precisely 102 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius. I was never good at math. Minus 32, take away. Oh, well, let's go with Fahrenheit. It sounds better. But no higher, otherwise he might spontaneously boil. And that would be a tragedy.
Because Augustus would be damaged?
My dear, dear Mrs. Gloop, Augustus was damaged long ago. The tragedy would be wasted chocolate. Please escort Mrs. Gloop out. Goodbye, Mrs. Gloop, and good luck. Well, wasn't that refreshing? Come on with the door.
Loompa, Loompa, do-ba-doo-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. stop. If you're not greedy, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like the loofah, loofah, doobity-doo.
We will now be making the next part of our journey by boat. Please step up and in. Violet, do not lick the pink candy boat. You'll only make it sticky.
Excuse me, Mr. Wonka. I just love your hat. It really sets off your eyes. But of course, you have great taste. You know, I would simply adore a pink candy boat. And maybe one of those sweet little Oompa Loompas. Brown noser. Mr. Wonka, did you hear me? I said I want a pink candy boat and an Oompa Loompa.
Name your price, Wonka.
I've had parents say what?
What?
Exactly.
Where are you taking us?
There's no knowing where we're going. There's no earthly way to know. So we're simply to and froing, slowly getting vertigo. To the north, the moon is glowing. To the south, there may be snow. To the west, the wind is blowing. To the northeast, the cocks may crow. Since we show no sign of slowing, someone must know where we are, but no destination showing. So it's all a bit bizarre.
Though our mood is easygoing,
Like a game of tic-tac-toe.
We must cease this dilly-dallying.
Shilly-shallying to and fro.
It's no mystery where we're going, unlike Edgar Allan Poe. Quite apart from our not knowing, it's the only way to go.
Do try and stay with the group, please. And here we are in the inventing room. My most secret inventions are cooking and simmering in here. Voila! The 3-course dinner.
It looks like gum.
That's because it is gum.
Gum?
The most dazzling gum in all the world.
Gum. Oh no.
A 3-course dinner without any of those nasty calories.
Gum?
Unfortunately, it's not ready yet, so we must not try it.
Gum!
Hey, wow.
I only had one dream in life, there's very little to it. To own one stick of lifelong gum and all lifelong to chew it. I chew it all through childhood, I'll chew it when I wed. If I survive to 95, I'll chew it till I'm dead.
But this gum's here is much better than that one. This gum here is a 3-course dinner. Pea soup, roast beef, and blueberry ice cream. Blueberry is the nicest ice cream. You may feel fat, but in fact you're thinner, even after a 3-course dinner.
That gum is so mine. It's delicious. Oh, and it really tastes like pea soup. Oh, and here comes the roast beef. It's fantastic. It's so tender and juicy.
But the blueberry ice cream.
I'll bet it's to die.
That's what I'm worried about. The dye.
Yo, Violet, you're so busted.
That gum is gonna do it.
Her candy fame gone down the drain.
I asked her not to chew it.
Too late, Willy, nothing to it, 'cause I know just how to chew it. There is no need to poo-poo it. All I have to do is do it.
Violet is so bad for you.
Yo, Violet, dude, you're turning blue.
Violet, what you gonna do? Just stand there singing, am I blue?
Yes, she's turning blue, it's true. Oh, Violet, you are now bright blue.
That rotten, lousy gum, I knew it. Blueberry blew it, that has to it.
Everybody out. Quickly, out, 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 out.
I guess I blew it. Blew it.
Oompa, loompa, doopity-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa, loompa, doopity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. Gum chewing's fine when it's once in a while. Stops you from smoking and brightens your smell. But it's repulsive, revolting, and wrong. Chewing and chewing all day long. The way that a cow does. Loompa, loompa, doopity-da. If you're not clean, you will go far. You will live in happiness too. Like the Oompa, loompa, doopity-doo.
Well, 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 well. 2 naughty little children gone. 3 good little children left.
Mr. Wonka, will I ever be alright, or will she always be a blueberry?
Very probably. Now, come, for the next room is the fizzy lifting drink room.
Bubbles? Do they taste like candy? Mr. Wonka, sweetie, I want bubbles that taste like candy.
Actually, the bubbles taste like soap for children with dirty mouths. It's what the bubbles do that is remarkable.
What do they do, Wonka?
1 sip of my fizzy lifting drink, and you will float on air.
Float on air.
Whoa. Unfortunately, it's not ready yet, so we must not try it. Come along. Huh. So little to see and so much time to see it. Strike that. Reverse it.
Try it.
Should we?
Well, I suppose the little taste wouldn't do any harm. We're floating.
You see, chocolate contains a variety of chemicals, the primary being theobromine and caffeine, which actually give you the feeling of being in love. Yeah. Anyway, Charlie, do try and stay with the group. We wouldn't want you to float away now, would we? And here we have the nut room.
Mr. Wonka, are those squirrels?
Indeed they are. Eventually these little things will learn to take a walnut in one piece and shell it, determining the good nuts from the bad nuts.
They're so adorable! Here's squirrels.
Veruca, whatever you do, you mustn't touch the squirrels. They're in training.
See here, Wonka. I want a squirrel. I want a squirrel and an Oompa Loompa. I want a squirrel and an Oompa Loompa and a pink candy boat. And while we're at it, cakes with no nuts, so good you can go nuts. Give them to me. Now, I want a party with roomfuls of butter. I want a ton of ice cream. And if I don't get the things I am after, I'm gonna scream! I want the works. I want the whole works. Presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes. And now, don't care how, I want it now. Don't care how, I want it now.
Bad nut.
Wonka, what's gonna happen to them?
Oh, what happens to every bad nut that goes down that chute? Well, that particular chute happens to lead to the garbage incinerator. Oh. Well, don't worry. There's a chance they may come out unharmed.
A chance?
Well, yes. See, due to Al Gore's new economic policy, we're only allowed to turn on the garbage incinerator every other day. I can't remember if today is a burn day. Oh, well. You know, it's really a shame. She was so deliciously bossy, a natural captain of industry. Oh, well. Upward and onward, backward and forward. Follow me.
Loompa, loompa, doobity-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa,
placing it over your outer garments. This will help protect against any kinds of radiation. There are several. Please take the goggles you will find in your jacket and place them securely over your eyes, making sure to seal out any excess oxygen. Lack of excess oxygen. Having too much oxygen in your goggles could cause your eyes to spontaneously combust. Not pretty. Anyway, here we have the Choco-Vision room.
Is that what, some sort of television studio?
Of course, we're making Wonka commercials.
Wrong! You're all familiar with how television works.
Yeah, big deal. What's this thing do?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit deaf in that ear.
I said, what does this thing do?
Oh, sorry, I'm actually deaf in that ear.
What's that loopy-doopy doing?
Well, you see, television gave me a marvelous idea. If you can send a picture millions of miles through the air via television, why not a candy bar?
That's impossible.
It's very possible. Imagine sitting at home and suddenly a Wonka bar commercial comes on. Try a Wonka bar. Try it now. And all that's left is to reach out. Take it! Unfortunately, it's not ready yet. If it were, a simple push of this button right here, not that button, this button, not that button, but this button, would send anybody through the air, whizzing at millions of miles per
Look at me, I'm gonna be on TV.
Until the... Who took my remote?
He's gone!
Oh, well, I do hope he's unharmed. We've never
Look,
seen a
something's
person
happening.
before.
Look, something's happening.
Hey, look at me. I'm the first person to set my television.
Mike, I asked you not to touch.
Whatever. Wow, this is really cool. Hey, wait. How do I get out of here? Hey, how do I get out of here? How do I get out?
He's completely unharmed.
Unarmed? He's barely a foot tall.
Yes, well, that may be a problem. Do you like having short children?
Not exactly.
Oh. The taffy pulling machine. The young boys his age are quite springy.
How far do you think it'll stretch?
Who knows? Maybe miles. Take Mrs. TV out along with this. Goodbye, Mrs. TV. Such a nice young lady.
Will he be okay?
Hopefully.
Okay.
All right, on with the door. You may take off your lab coats and goggles now.
Loompa, loompa, doopa-dee-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Loompa, loompa, doopa-dee-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. What do you get from a glut of tea? Beat a pain in the neck and I can go. 3, why don't you try simply reading a book, or could you just not bear to look? You'll get no
tour. I'm sure you can find your way out.
What? That's it? What about Charlie's lifetime supply of chocolate?
Yes. Charlie, along with the other golden ticket winners, will each receive the prize of a lifetime supply of chocolate. Other than that, today has been a complete waste of time and chocolate. Good day, Buckets, and goodbye!
Goodbye, Mr. Wonka. I don't deserve a lifetime supply of chocolate. You see, I tasted pretty thinking and broke the rules. Thank you for the wonderful day and tour. It was better than Christmas.
Bless you, Charlie. You did it. You did it.
No, look, Wonka, it was my idea.
I designed each of these rooms in my factory to specially tempt each one of the golden ticket winners. You, Charlie, did something quite remarkable. You gave in to temptation. You were smart enough not to get caught. And yet, you would admit your guilt.
What do you mean?
I need somebody to make new chocolate dreams come true. I need an heir, and that person is you.
You want me to run the entire factory? What about my mom and dad and Grandpa Joe?
The entire family can live here. Whoopee!
I'd love to. I'd positively love to.
Now Charlie makes everything he makes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes.
You can even eat the dishes. Loompa, loompa, doobity-doo. I've got the final puzzle for you. Loompa, loompa, doobity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. There is a problem with lots of our youth. Not everybody likes telling the truth. Telling the truth starts a beautiful buzz. Isn't it nice when someone does? It could be contagious.
Who can take a sunrise? Sprinkle it with dew.
Sprinkle it with dew.
Cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two. Charlie can.
Charlie can.
I know that he can.
We know that he can.
We know that he can, 'cause he'll mix it up with love and makes the world taste good.
And the world tastes good, 'cause the candy man thinks it should.
Thinks it should.
The fabulous Oompa Loompas and Candyman Kids. Matilda, James, and Jamie come out. Mrs. Bucket and Mr. Bucket. The four grandparents, Grandpa Joe, Grandma Josephina, Grandpa George, Grandma Georgina. The amazing Phineas Trout. Augustus Gloop and Mrs. Gloop. Veruca Salt and Mr. Salt. Violet Beauregard and Mrs. Beauregard. Mike TV and Miss TV. The Cooks. The Squirrels. The amazing stage crew. Also, Alex Carrillo on Spotlight, J.D. Dobson on the back sound. Joe, played by Nick McTaggart. Charlie Bucket. And the fantastic Willy Wonka. And from all the cast and crew, thank you for attending Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.